Hi, good morning. Welcome back to KDS Insurance Services. This is Carrie Scroggins. Hope you're having a great day. It is Wednesday, September the 23rd. Hope your week has started off good and that it's going well and you're having a productive week. It's a beautiful day where we are down near the Houston area. We're down in the 60s this morning, and oh my goodness, I just love fall. It's just such a great time of year. Everyone's so tired of all the really hot, stinky, humid weather, and just makes you feel good. You get a positive vibe going, and so I hope that you are experiencing the same wherever you may be. So I wanted to continue today talking about commercial insurance, and we touched on it briefly the other day when we were talking about trailers. The policy we're going to talk today about is called Inland Marine. Inland Marine is a way that you schedule business equipment like backhoes, tractors, diggers, big pieces of equipment that are not considered part of your business personal property. For this reason, they need to be scheduled on what we call an inland marine policy. And in order to schedule those items on inland marine, we have to have the serial number off the piece of equipment, the year, make, and model of the piece of the equipment, what the purpose of the equipment is, the value of the equipment, and then if it's financed just like an automobile, we would need to make sure that we have that listed on the policy in the event of loss. And scheduling these items is an all-risk policy, similar to what you would schedule on the personal side when you're scheduling jewelry. So you get more coverage. You also do have the option to have a deductible, which can help control your premiums. Again, and a deductible is your equipment. If it is stolen, the value of the equipment would be paid to you minus your deductible. And so if you take a deductible, you're obviously going to have a lower premium than you would if you had no deductible. Most carriers today do require some sort of deductible, and most of them it's $1,000. And when you're insuring these types of pieces of equipment that are, tens of thousands of dollars, like for example that you would use on a farm where you're collecting your crops, or a big backhoe, or any of these really big items, that's where this inland marine policy comes in. And these type of items are not included on the business property that you would have in your business package policy. It is an additional policy that is required, because on the package policies you only have up to a certain amount per item. Depending on the carrier, that generally stops at around $2,500, and most of these pieces of equipment are tens of thousands of dollars. So that's why an inland marine policy is a crucial part, especially in your business operations, if you're providing those type of services. Companies that use inland marine a lot are irrigation companies and plumbers and land developers, landscapers, excavators, graders, waterway retention, all of those types of things where you've got to move big amounts of dirt, or on a farm where you're collecting and gathering your crops. Those are very big items, and 9 times out of 10 they're very, very expensive items. So the way to add them to your policy is to, again, make sure that you have all that information. So when you add it to your policy, it can be scheduled with your carrier, and then normally what happens is your carrier will send out an updated list of those items that are currently scheduled on your inland marine. So it is a ancillary coverage that generally goes along with either your general liability policy or your business package policy, depending on whether or not you actually have a retail or wholesale location where clients come in. If you don't generally have that, then your general liability is normally enough, but you definitely need to get with somebody that can make sure that you're getting all of the coverages that you need for your commercial entity. Also remember, these items, when ever you're dealing with insurance companies, it's an important thing to remember that insurance companies are not going to pay you retail on anything. Okay, that's just a kind of across the board. Now you have replacement cost, but there is a distinction between wholesale and retail, and I get that question all of the time. Well, why can't I buy a retail policy? Well, it's simply not available. You can get replacement cost, but you're not going to get an absolute, dollar for dollar retail price whenever you are scheduling any items, jewelry, equipment, whatever the sporting equipment, camera equipment, golf equipment, whatever the situation may be. You're never going to get an absolute retail price. It's just not in the insurance industry. So remember that when you go to list your items. The best way really to do it is with a sales receipt, because then it can be sent to the carrier, and if there's any discrepancies in the values, the carrier will contact the agent and explain, what the amount needs to be. So again, it's a really good policy. It protects all of your equipment. This is the same policy where you would list these bigger items that are not going to be covered through your business personal property, as I mentioned. So any of those things that you need to make sure that you're insuring, please get with your agent and they can explain to you based on your carrier's requirements. But they're all generally the same type of information needed when you're adding or securing an inland marine policy. So please remember, these videos are for your informational and educational purposes only. They are not designed to confirm coverage in any way. We're not endorsing any carriers. This is just strictly to help you understand the insurance industry, make you to be more educated so you can control your insurance better, so you understand your premiums and your pricing and how it all works. There is no class available where you can go to find out about insurance. That's why you depend on agents. But I do believe it's very important for you to be educated so you know the right questions to ask, and to make sure that you're working with a licensed professional that can take the necessary steps and advise you correctly to protect your individual situation. So make sure you're contacting your agent. And please stop by my YouTube channel, Carrie Devlin Scroggins, and please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment, like and subscribe. I really do appreciate that. My purpose for these videos is, as I said, to help you. And if I can help you personally, I'm here to do that. Please just give me a phone call. You can reach me at 817-374-4477 or 832-391-8271. And you can also go to my website, kdsinsuranceservices.com, and there's some dashes in there. So it's actually www.kds-insurance-services.com. And I hope you have a great rest of the week. It's hump day. We're halfway there. Again, I hope you get out and enjoy this wonderful fall weather. And wherever you may be, God bless, take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.